You guys want to see what my room looks like without curtains? My room is so bright. I actually look like I live in like a lighting studio. Good day peeps, my name is Scripps and welcome back to another reading your comments. Do I put it over here or do I put it over there? Or maybe I just don't put any sort of fancy title anywhere really and we just sort of jump into it. Because I have been away for quite a bit, or well, it's actually sort of a weekly thing now. I know that a lot of you guys are like, Scripps, where do you go all the time? You keep saying that you're going somewhere, and that's because I have non-YouTube work to do, which is teaching. Yes, that's right. I'm a substitute teacher. And it helps pay the bills. I won't do it forever, but it does help, sort of get me a bunch of money so I can, or I have something to work with, just because YouTube doesn't quite cut that just yet. But yeah, it's been a while, so in order to try to catch up with you guys, that's why I try to do this sort of semi-regularly. I'm saying semi because I can absolutely not promise that I'll do it weekly. That's just how it is when you have a shitty, inconsistent schedule like me, baby. But anyways, let's jump into it. What kind of absolutely stupid, inhumane questions have you guys left me for this week? CM Pack Craze, Song of Storms by OL686 is out and you should be... What is it you don't understand? I can't be two places at once. I can't do substitute teacher work and also just play a level that just came out. I can't do it. You're demanding too much of me, and it's not just you, CM Pack Crazy, it's so many comments. Ever since that level came out, I've gotten nothing but messages about that one level. I'll play it when I get time, okay? And remember, I have like a weekly thing going on. I'm gonna play Project Arrhythmia every week, but it's not the only content I make, okay? Trust me, if OL or any other big level creator releases a big level, I will know about it, okay? Spamming in the comments doesn't really do much except annoy the people who are just trying to enjoy the video and enjoy the regular comment section, such as on my Hollow Knight videos, a let's play that I've also been enjoying a lot. So to you guys doing this, please stop. But to you guys who I know might be a little frustrated about it and might jump in occasionally and tell them not to post or spam and stuff like that, don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm not losing my mind over it or anything. If I'm not getting mad over it, you definitely shouldn't be either. Voice. Crack. No please. So yeah, thank you so much for you guys who've decided to stand up for me and kind of remind the people of the rules of how I'm doing things, but don't worry about it, okay? Don't let it get to you. Yanny James, can you please do Song of Storms? So I'll just... Calavi Nightly Gaming, just a short question. What is your favorite anime, Scripps? Since we are a bit on topic with this video. He's talking about the last Q&A I did, where we did sort of talk about anime a lot, and I even played an anime song on my guitar. Maiden Abyss, it's beautiful, it's fantastical, it's got that Misaki vibe to it, it's got an absolutely amazing soundtrack too, and it just really pushes the 2D medium in terms of like, or it pushes the medium back in the right direction where we're not just using it to create slice of life dramas, we're actually also using it to create these fantastic, weird universes. Kill la Kill, in the ending of Kill la Kill, it can get a little bit edgy, I don't know. Because it's an anime about fighting clothes, which means they're nude. But I love the exaggerated animation, it's beautiful. And Violet Evergarden because it made me cry my eyes out like 4 separate times in the span of 13 episodes, which is pretty impressive. Giantfall into next week's Scripps. How is being a substitute teacher going so far? Thanks for actually playing the guitar, by the way. That was also something I did in the last video. But it's been very weird. It's been a weird experience because it's not the sort of work that I've ever done before. And plus, I've also sort of developed cave person disease or cave person syndrome. I've been in my apartment for so long, so like doing the bare minimum of a social interaction is already sort of draining, but having an entire first grade class, it's quite overblowing to the senses, let's just put it like that. I've been exhausted, it's been tiring, but the kids are still very cute, they're very great, and I'm also earning for it pretty well, so I can do this YouTube thing a lot longer if I just save up a bit of money, so it's really good for me. It's been good. Hard, but good. Thank you, Tim. Abby the Potato, what if one of your students will know you're a YouTuber? it won't be a problem, because I've apparently learned that the thing that most first and second graders care about is TikTokers and Fortnite players. Yanny CO6, wait, but how exactly did you manage to break your monitor? Yeah, it was just a transport accident. This also, by the way, regarding the last episode where I talked about the fact that I broke my goddamn screen. That's actually because it was in the beginning of my substitute teacher work, and I wanted to try out the idea of bringing back my PC just so I could keep working and doing a little bit editing while I was out, and also bring it back again. But it ended up getting ruined. And by the way, if you're wondering why I brought back and forth my PC, that's just because my family's place where I stayed is way closer to my work than here is. Yeah, I gave up on the idea of transporting my PC after it broke my goddamn screen. Also, May person, how many potatoes do you eat weekly? Also, it's a highlighted comment. I have no idea how YouTube picks out what's a highlighted comment or not. And I don't know why they thought it was really important for me to know that someone wanted to know how many potatoes I eat weekly. Look, I will admit, it's an extremely intelligent question, but I don't know. I'll say like in the combination of chips, of the different potatoes I consume throughout the week, I'd say about a good solid 4 taters at least. 4 good taters a week. 4 potatoes a week and the doctor you needn't seek? Nath YT, stop saying fuck! Fuck no, I won't! Adam Rozavolgi, why don't you just open your closet and let the world see what you've been hiding from all of us? My closet? I mean, there's peanut butter. So all there really is. That and a little bit of non-brand rum. I don't know, you can tell me if you want me to do like a drunk challenge or something at some point. The Cocoa Project. XD, why do you say bad words? Okay. I think there's a few people out there who might need the message. Not most of you. Most of you are very well informed and probably know this. But there are a few confused souls out there who watch my videos and are wondering. And you know what, to answer those, I'm just gonna say, I'm not a kids appealing channel. I don't make kids friendly content, I never will, and I'll never make content that directly just appeals to kids. I just never will. And look, I'm not looking down on anyone who's slightly younger who's looking at my channel. I was looking at my favorite YouTubers to this day, all the way back when I was 12 years old. So I am not looking down on you if you're a younger person who looks at my content and enjoys it. I don't mind at all. But I will not appeal to kids because, well, first of all, I legally can't, but also it's something that I just don't want to do. I don't want to restrict myself in that way. And so I will not directly appeal to kids by completely, like, promising not to swear and stuff like that. Even though it is a smart move on the YouTube side, I swear occasionally, and that's just how it is. And also I know this because I also upload a lot of Project Arrhythmia, which there's like a big younger fan base of. And let me just say it like this, that because apparently some people also need a reminder of this, I'm not a Project Arrhythmia YouTuber. My YouTube channel existed before Project Arrhythmia, and it will also exist after Project Arrhythmia. At some point, I'm not saying it will now. The reason I'm playing Project Arrhythmia now is because I'm enjoying it a lot, I'm enjoying the community, and I really like playing it at the moment, but I'm not hooked down to it on a business scale. So just because there are a lot of younger people in the Project Arrhythmia community who would prefer I didn't swear, I'm not gonna stop that. I'm sorry. R-Talks, what is your greatest achievement in life and what do you want to do right now, and can I marry your boyfriend? I mean, if you have a shovel or you have free access to the recycling facility, you can go and dig up his corpse if you want. We're talking about my Monster Energy drink, by the way, not an actual corpse. Just wanted to make that clear. But what is my greatest achievement in life? Well, you're freaking looking at it. My YouTube channel. Absolutely one of my greatest achievements in life. I've worked so hard on it, and I've worked so hard on actually trying to get a channel off the ground. I'm so happy that I've accomplished this because this is something I built completely on my own, just through pure willpower. Of course, also with a bunch of motivation along the way, but I still technically made this. And that is just something I think is, or that's something that I'm really, really proud of, so they say. So that is absolutely my greatest achievement in life. Now, as of what I want to do right now, I want to keep working on it. It's the freaking apple of my eyes, this YouTube channel. So why would I not keep working on it? If I have a chance to actually maybe make this my living, why wouldn't I toss myself at it? So that's what I'm doing. And the only reason I'm doing substitute teacher work, by the way, is not because I want to become a substitute teacher, it's so I can earn more money so I actually have more time to sit and work on this. My whole world circles around YouTube. Just a lot of people don't really connect those dots. Eric the Eradicated, would you rather if you had 1 million subs but not a good fan base, or have 20k but have a very collaborative fan base? Well, I mean, is this like a wishing scenario where I can get to pick one? Because there isn't really, it doesn't feel like there's much of a loss here, to be honest. But yeah, I would absolutely still pick the 20k, but have a very collaborative fan base. Because, well, first of all, a collaborative fan base sounds like a great way to just start off growing a channel as well. But if I had to be completely honest, if like a genie just came up with this scenario to me and gave it to me, I would probably not end up picking any of them, really, in my opinion. Like, there's a part of me, of course, that would be like, take the wish, take it for yourself, do it. But still, there's also like a pride thing for me at this point. I'm too deep in YouTube at this point to really give it over to someone else. Or if anyone just came up and said, hey, you know, I could easily give you 1 million subs right now, how would that be? I would probably still say no, just because I've been living by the idea that if you just put your mind to it, you can do it, because that's what all my favorite like idols and inspirations have told me, such as other YouTubers. So I want to prove that it is true, and I cannot do that if I would take such an offer. And I think I would always live with that slight part of me that would just know somewhere that I didn't do this myself. That there, even if I did most of it, there were still parts of it that I just didn't do myself. So yeah, probably none, actually. That would be my answer. Would you rather if you had 1 million subs with a bad fan base or 20k with a very collaborative fan base? I would rather have the fan base and the YouTube channel that I have right now, and then see how much farther we can grow from here. That's a milk toasty answer if I've ever heard one. But anyways, that is all the time I've got for this one. That was a good batch of questions. I think I've toned it down, so I actually have, I don't know, a reasonable amount of questions. Last time I went through an entire freaking list and I had to cut out a lot of them, but I feel like I could fit all of these in here. It's actually a very small amount of comments that you can fit in a video like this if you wanted to make it slightly interesting as well. But you know what, I feel like this is a good reason to just sort of keep it going. And I will still be doing substitute teacher work. I'll still be sort of leaving YouTube half the time and then coming back to work on it. Again, this is very temporary, but it does mean that I will be away from you guys for a bit. So I think this is a great way to sort of keep in touch with you. Keep it going, you know. So maybe it's not just questions, but if you have any sort of questions, leave it down in the comments. But if you also have any sort of ideas for other sort of semi-vlog content, face-to-face stuff we could do, that would be really great. I've heard a bunch of people suggest maybe live streaming, and that's something I'm actually looking into. There's also some bringing up collaborations. I think it's great, so any sort of feedback from you guys would be very helpful. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.